It can take off and land from almost any surface. Is capable of replacing several types of aircraft at once, and is one of the few able to carry both European missiles and bombs as well as those made in the USA. The JAS-39 Gripen is a Swedish multi-role fighter jet that may soon appear in the Ukrainian sky. It is extremely difficult to detect in the air, but its radars see everything. It is several times cheaper and less demanding in terms of maintenance compared to its Western counterparts. And yes, our pilots have already started testing these iron birds. Or such mushrooms, that's something to be proud of.
Gripen aircraft are the pride of Sweden, and I am confident that the Gripens can make our freedom significantly more secure. Test trials of the Gripen, involving Ukrainians, our pilots, have already begun, and we discussed concrete steps regarding the possibility of opening discussions about acquiring Swedish Gripens. The possibility to open the topic of acquiring Swedish Gripens.
The development of this aircraft by the Swedish company Saab took almost a decade. The first production Gripen, which translates as Griffin, took to the skies in the early 90s. In 1994, scheduled deliveries to the Swedish Air Force began. The Gripen is equipped with both external and built-in weaponry. The standard armament is a 27mm Mauser cannon with an ammunition load of 120 rounds. The aircraft is equipped with an automatic targeting system integrated into the radar and autopilot systems. Additionally, the Gripen can be fitted with up to 5 tons of missiles or bombs. The aircraft can employ short and medium-range air-to-air cruise missiles. Since 2015, the Gripens have also been upgraded with long-range strike capabilities. In addition, the Gripen can use air-to-surface missiles such as anti-ship and tactical cruise missiles, and can carry up to 4 Maverick missiles or the same number of laser-guided bombs. It is also capable of deploying conventional bombs and cluster munitions.
It is equipped with quite modern systems, including a radar and an onboard defense suite. It carries standard American weaponry, just like most NATO aircraft. And what's more, its advantage is that it can carry not only NATO weapons, but also Swedish-made and European-made armaments. So it's a kind of universal machine.
Designed according to all NATO standards and with such a wide range of weaponry, this Generation 4++ fighter is capable of replacing several different aircraft on the battlefield at once.
It can operate as a fighter bomber, and as a reconnaissance aircraft. And in fact, it can also serve as a bomber if necessary.
The aircraft's electronics deserves special attention. It is equipped with the CDL-39 communication system, which has no analogs in the world. This system provides record-breaking fast data exchange with other aircraft and command posts. The weapons control system is also Swedish, created on the basis of the British Blue Vixen radar. This station can detect fighter jets and missiles at a distance of up to 120 kilometers and moving vehicles at up to 70 kilometers. It also has a terrain mapping mode.
Its radar works excellently against low-flying targets. Against the background of the ground. Its radar is capable of tracking 10 targets simultaneously and can engage 4 of them at the same time.
The question is how the Gripen will perform against Russian aviation. This remains unanswered, as no such battles have occurred. However, there have been exercises. In 2015, China and Thailand held joint flights, where the Thais piloted JAS-39 Gripens, and China was represented by Russian Su-27 SKs. During training battles, beyond visual range, Gripen pilots effectively hit the enemy 41 times. while Su-27 pilots managed only 9. At distances over 30 kilometers, the Swedish fighter hit 88% of targets, compared to just 14% for the Su-27. And during a simulated dogfight between the aircraft, the Gripen won by a shutout with a score of 10-0. Another crucial advantage for Ukraine is, though, the ease of use and maintenance of the Gripen. In this regard, it even outperforms the American F-16s, which are currently the subject of much discussion. The Swedish fighter has a more robust landing gear design. This allows any military airfield or even a highway to be used as a runway. In addition, compared to the F-16, the Gripen's air intakes are located at wing level, not under the cockpit. As a result, the risk of accidentally sucking debris into the engine is significantly reduced, and overall, the requirements for takeoff or landing sites are lowered. Swedish Gripens are also quite easy to maintain, which was even a key point in their overseas defense industry advertising at one time.
There was an advertising claim that one skilled professional aircraft technician and 10 conscript soldiers could maintain it for 30 days. That is, when it comes to the aircraft, arming it, refueling it, checking the systems over the course of a month. All of this can be done by just one professional.
An important factor for Ukraine is the price of the aircraft. And here, again, it has an advantage.
It is the cheapest aircraft, cheap, both in terms of purchase price, the just costs, and in terms of operating costs. For example, in terms of purchase price, it is 2.5 times cheaper than the Eurofighter.
The only downside of the Gripen is their quantity. According to open sources, only 264 of these aircraft have been produced. Moreover, some of them are in service with Hungary, the Czech Republic, South Africa, and Thailand. Accordingly, experts say that large-scale deliveries of these fighters should not be expected. But working in tandem with the same F-16s, of which more than 70 have already been promised, that is the main prospect for the JS-39 Gripen in Ukraine.
As an auxiliary aircraft, the Gripen can quite well be used in our Air Force because it is capable of first launching the same Storm Shadow and Scalp missiles. And if we also receive Taurus, it can carry 2 of those missiles under its wings and launch them with ease. At the same time, it still remains a fighter, since in terms of combat load, it can also carry air-to-air missiles.
Among the advantages of the Gripen, analysts mention the long production downtime. Saab has not had orders for these aircraft for years. So if Ukraine signs a contract, they could quickly start making the fighters. In addition, Saab is open to setting up production directly in the customer's country, Tastaria, and this could become a crucial step in the revival of Ukrainian aviation after a victory in the war. We'll tell you more about our latest weaponry with which the Ukrainian armed forces are always ready to stun the enemy on the battlefield in the next episode. So make sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new episodes of Arsenal.